Hello and welcome everybody to Vandal Esports. Tonight is Valorant JV in the playoffs, round 2, I believe.
Yeah, semifinals.
Yeah, I'm Green Rose Gaming.
Joined here by Bradical.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm not your usual co-host, but I'm happy to be here. Always fun to cast with Radical.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here too. I was in 2 weeks in paradise. Now I'm back in the homeland here, and what a pleasant surprise! They've been advancing through the first round of playoffs. They did get a week 1 bye of playoffs, so
Mhm.
a couple of teams like Louisiana, who we are up against today, Louisiana at Lafayette. They battled their way through 2 playoff matches so far. And yeah, we got a very good match today. Our Vandals are the number 1 seeded team in this bracket. Boy, oh boy.
Congratulations. That's always amazing to see. Uh, especially our JV team. I mean, it's good to see them. We spend a lot of the regular season focusing on varsity teams,
hmm
so being able to watch the JV teams is always nice.
Yeah, it's really awesome the story they have too. They are completely undefeated on the season. They have not even brought it to a map 3 all season. Hopefully that didn't jinx it today, but they have yet to lose a single map. They don't know what failure looks like yet. Um
And we'll see if that happens today or they keep going strong on that win streak.
Yeah, and there they are in the flesh. We got crazy hair coming from Awesome Sauce, or should I
Mhm.
say awesome hair coming from him.
Looking great.
Yeah, they're feeling pretty confident, pretty comfortable, not overly confident. They're humble about it. They're very
Mhm.
humble individuals. And the thing I like about this team compared to the varsity team, they got a lot of strong personality, strong opinions. A lot. There's some bickering always happening between them. This team, they're always like pretty confident in each other. Game captain making crazy faces, but yeah, they're super nice to each other. It's always kind of like a wholesome conversation. If
They yeah,
the
I've
bickering.
noticed they always have a really good energy and they have a really good atmosphere whenever I'm in the lab with them. So, yeah,
Yeah.
completely agree and I can't wait to see this match. I did see a little bit of them last week. Very impressive. And I hope to see a little bit more of that here. We're expecting Pearl, correct?
Yes, Pearl is the preferred map choice of this JV squad. If it isn't banned from the enemy team, they could have been doing some research. But Louisiana, in terms of ranks, it's a couple plats, couple golds.
Okay.
So as far as ranks go, I would say that we have the rank advantage just because game captain is ascendant 1. He's kind of higher than
Wow. Just a little
everyone. Yeah.
bit. I said it was crazy. I didn't know that actually. And game captain's on our broadcast team too.
Yeah. Game
Wow.
captain used to be on varsity years past. So, kind
Mm.
of taking a step down, like you could say. Awesome sauce. There we are, waving at the camera.
Hello. What great energy to start the match with.
I'll forgive him for not wearing his jersey just because of the hair. Because the hair is so,
The
too
hair's awesome.
fleek.
The hair's awesome. Don't worry. They'll get the hang of it. Finals, everybody will be in their new jerseys. And if you guys haven't seen it, the new jerseys are awesome, aren't they? Right there. We have 3 of our players right there.
I'm a big fan of them. I think these are my favorite jerseys we've had. The only thing is, I think a name on the back like the other ones would have been so cool,
I
but
mean,
it also makes
maybe.
it easier.
Yeah, it also helps get the jerseys in on time, so that we can actually see them for
Yeah,
finals.
but the
But
design's awesome. I love it a lot.
mhm.
The big
Yeah.
wing in the back, Joe Vandal in the front.
Yeah, glad you got yours. Glad you got
I
yours.
know. I was seeing all the cool jerseys on social media and Instagram while I was in Costa Rica, and I was like, oh, I
Oh
wanted
no.
one. I would have brought it to Costa
Oh
Rica.
no.
Whatever.
Close up of game captain getting locked into the lobby. I don't know what the problem is, but should be fine.
Yep, just figuring it out. And it is pretty cool seeing the JV team on stream because they were on stream last week, but besides last week, that was the only time.
True.
So they really like being on stream. They always ask if there's a varsity match, if like we could stream the JV team. So now the spotlight's on them. They got a couple awesome clips last week. We'll see what sort of shenanigans happened today. They do have one goal.
Oh, what's
for
their
sure.
goal tonight?
I gave him the goal.
Oh, a challenge from Bradical
Yes,
himself.
it is a challenge. If they're in a position to, there's a player on the other team named Glizzy Master, and I gave them the quest of knifing Glizzy Master on one of the rounds. So we'll see if that comes to fruition. But
you know what? Last week, I did see, I think, one of the Vandals knifing.
Yeah, that was
And
game captain.
It was
Yeah.
game captain. He was the last one in the round, and he snuck around from the back. And our poor opponent, the last one standing on his team, was facing the other direction.
Oh. That's always the worst in the 1v1 when they just like pick
It's just
the
like-
exact angle you aren't expecting at all.
It's like you banked on that one corner, and you were just holding it down, and they come from the other side, and you're just like,
Oh man. But I think we are heading into the game, and it is Pearl. So
yeah.
this is the Vandals map choice. This was the map that they told me before this game that they were confident in. They had a fully prepared comp as well, is what they said. So this comp we see is the one they've been practicing a lot here.
Chamber's different from what they usually do, or at least what I've seen from their last matchup. But other than that, yeah, it's exactly what I saw last week. Was it last week? I don't.
Yeah,
Guys.
I think it was last week. Game captain on Chamber is pretty cool because usually he only plays Yoru. He's a Yoru one trick, as they say. But playing Chamber on Pearl, Chamber's very good on Pearl. A lot of long range angles you can make up for that. And Flippity is going to be the duelist for them this time around on Neon. It's really mostly game captain on the duelist role usually. So it's cool that they're mixing things up. We got double initiators, one smoke.
Ishamon is Fade. We have Glazing Master as Omen. Oh, goodness, these names.
Omega.
As
Oh,
Sage.
Omega. Oh, whoa,
Yep.
what a name.
Worst as Cypher. That's actually funny. Suna as Jet.
Yeah, I was looking at Louisiana's last game, and a lot of the agents they picked, they kind of stick with those agents. Like Suna was Jet all 3 of their games. Worst was Cypher on 2 of the 3 games. So they're pretty comfortable playing with these assigned characters. Glizzy Master was on Omen quite a bit here. But Vandals starting out on attacker side for this very first map. It's going to be a best of 3 series. Winner of this matchup moves to grand finals. Loser plays in a 3rd place consolation match.
Fader says his chamber is nasty. Okay. I can't wait to see it. I think this is the first time he's bringing out in competitive. Maybe it's because it's semifinals. He's like, you gotta lock in.
Yeah, and
lock in.
Chamber's also a really good agent for this map as well.
You know, it's interesting we're also starting on attacking because from what I've seen on Pearl, the Vandals have a really good attacking, but they're fantastic defenders. So I think we'll even be stronger.
Oh, game captain starting it off very hot there. Runs into the tripwire. Is going to go down, but Flippity with the very fast trade and actually made so much room onto sight. Clearing sight, that's what a duelist should do right there. They get spiked down, and now it is post-plant territory.
I gotta point out, they're still getting those headshots. They're
Yes.
still getting those headshots, and it's crazy. I mean, every time. One tap headshot.
Oh, Glizzy Master with one on Tiger Man. Kind of got one-on-ones out there. Trades going on in the kill feed. Crimson Bolt cannot find the shots to land. Omega gets one. It's all left to Crimson Bolt, who goes down.
The question
Omega
is, do they have the time? I think they do.
Yes, they do have the time there, and I think the post-plant positions there were just a little bold from Idaho. Just they're playing a lot of ones. They weren't really playing together, and they're peeking out at ones. I would like to see him go into main, but very good first round from Louisiana there. They didn't have the number advantage, but took on the 3v4 retake and won the round.
Jet with the Marshall right off the bat.
Oh, I love a Marshall second round, especially if the team like Idaho isn't buying any shields. It's just a one-shot. It's practically an op. Oh, Glizzy Master holding close angle with a shorty.
Ishman right there. Let's see.
Yeah, Vandals
Moving
playing
towards
pretty slow. Have a couple
side.
lurkers mid here. The rest working towards A main. Crimson Bolt gets found out mid. Game captain trying to hunt down the head here with the headhunter.
knows someone's there. Probably saw the hunt earlier.
Yeah, in Idaho all this time has worked their way up towards A main. Game captain is spotted out mid, gets fade glued. Both Vandals mid are down here. Everyone's left in A main against a Cypher setup. Worst is here. Someone gets caught by the trip. It's not going to take effect. Worst gets one. Is traded out nicely from Awesome Sauce.
Nice gun pickup. We are going to get that plan.
Spike planted.
It is now 2-3, still in Louisiana's favor. And we get to see how they try to get this retake. If the Vandals are going to push together, they're going to meet that Jet first.
I'm really liking this push from Awesome Sauce here. I don't think Suna is going to expect it, but it is Awesome Sauce all alone here.
With the 3K, though.
Yeah, but Omega is sticking onto that spike half. It's going to be fully defused. Awesome Sauce gets 4 on the round. Doesn't get the last one, but that was a very good save round from Idaho. They only had classics, no shields that round, so getting spiked down and 4 kills, can't ask for a much better eco round than that.
True. I mean, they saved up that money. They're like, we're probably not going to win this. Might as well save what we can and get better next time. Going full Vandals with full shields. Solid setup.
Yeah, and that was like a 3v5, I think, because Louisiana picked off 2 mid. Vandals just fought back, but now with their fight last round, they can get full loadouts here.
3 in mid, 2 going B long.
Oh, wow. Suna takes off the head of Tiger Man. That was a nice shot with the Sheriff. Just a 1-tap. And that's a great start to the round for Louisiana.
Omega turning around. Should have kept pushing, but they're not omniscient, so. Like we are.
Flippity working his way up. Is the sole duelist on this team, so...
I love that safe setup. Oh my
gosh. Did Glizzy Master spot him with that jump peek? If so, that is so unfortunate for Flippity. Game captain, evening out the numbers.
Taking out that mid lurker fade was great.
Game captain!
With the 3K now. Oh my goodness.
May not be on the duelist role, but doing duelist things, getting 3 kills on the round. Flippity goes down main here. But Idaho entering onto site, clearing out halls. They know one's main. Where is the other is the question to be asked. Spike is going to get down.
We have Cypher and
player standing.
Oh, Crimson Bolt got very lucky there. Could have been punished way worse.
Is Omen going to try and clutch this? Yeah, I think he's going to go for it.
Oh, gets heavy chip damage on him. Is just going to be one shot. Game captain, 4 kills on the round. That is something we're used to seeing with this JV squad. Game captain is usually on top of the leaderboard. Is ascendant after all. Very good captain for this JV squad.
Those quick 3 kills. Well, 2 kills right there.
Yeah, didn't even have to use like a flash or any utility. Just kind of peeked and he gets the job done. 5-2 on the scoreboard. But Idaho gets their first round win here.
The whole team generally has really good reads on where their opponents will be. Louisiana has been doing really well countering them, especially with their own util and their own information gathering.
Wow,
Whoa.
that was a bit of an overextension right there. But Tiger Man also goes down, so it's not a worst case scenario for Louisiana there. 1-for-1 trade. Wow, Ishamon getting very aggressive. Crimson Bolt does not expect that one. Number advantage for Louisiana as it keeps on going.
2v4 right now, just our Neon and Chamber.
Wow, those are some crazy Cypher trips right there.
We also have to pick up the spike. Yeah.
But I think Flippy's gonna catch him off guard. Just walks past the Cypher setup and takes down Worst. Game captain whiffing the shot. Suna gets that. It's all left to Flippy in a 1v3 situation. Does not get it as Suna gets 3 on the round and another round win for Louisiana.
That fade deafen. Whew. Nope.
Yeah, Fade Glue has actually been very good. Like, I've seen a couple of them land already in these short 4 rounds here. And Louisiana, one thing they've done incredible so far on defense is putting a lot of presence mid. Mid control is very big on this map. And I love how much they're committing. They're sending 2 or maybe 3 players every round. And Idaho really is having a hard time trying to counter it.
Game captain holding this line, blocked by that Sage wall, and they're rotating towards B. They know that they're there. Oh, we're gonna have a flank.
2 ults to secure the site. Flippy gets absolutely fire squad right there.
Have to watch out for that Sage ult.
Oh, that's a good combo. Fade Glue plus missiles. Awesome Sauce gets it on Ishamon. A res is in play here. But Awesome Sauce gets another one with the rocket. 2 rocket kills straight from Awesome Sauce. Cypher ult is in play. They know where 2 Vandals are. Hall here. Glizzy Master TP's in. Finding one. Suna getting the other. And Glizzy Master getting a 2-for-1 special. And gonna get the defuse.
What a complete flip twice. At first, we saw hard push, hard rotate from Louisiana, thinking they had the advantage. Vandals slipped that on their head, getting a 3K and more. Sage comes back with the revive, and suddenly Lafayette is winning the round.
Yeah, that was a very fast execution from Idaho. We've seen them get on the site, but their post plans have been a little bit questionable as of right now. They did have to invest 2 ultimates to clear already empty site, which you don't know it's empty. It's just a bit unfortunate there. But Louisiana, their retakes have been very good so far. Game captain just TPing on out, finds himself in danger.
Good rotate, pushing for A site or at least bluffing it. We have Louisiana holding mid with Cypher on A. Neon being duelist right over there, poking and drawing some of their attention before rotating back to the team.
Yeah, I am very surprised that Flippity is like the main lurker for this team. There we go. Game captain is now lurking around. That makes a lot more sense with their team comp. You gotta have Neon to try and enter onto that site. Game captain, let him try and frag out as that lurk. Flippity entering on the site. Has to be aware of this Cypher setup. Gets the Bucky shot, but 2 of the Vandals go down trying to enter on site. Game captain has really good timing on this flank. Does only have a Marshall, not the greatest gun to flank with. Not my first option.
But hey, if it works,
30 seconds left.
it's what they got.
Yeah. Yeah, choosing to take the very long flank, and all of Louisiana is rotating as a group, opening up a site, but the spike is going towards B for the Vandals. They're going to be coming from the spawn. They might hear
10
Neon
seconds left.
sprinting.
There's some solid rotates going on and really good communication on Louisiana.
Go, go, go.
Oh,
Spike
good save
down,
from
B.
Flippity, but there's going to be no time to plant the spike. And that's going to be another round win from Louisiana. It's 5-1. I don't think Idaho has ever been this far behind in the map so far.
I'd agree. The JV has been holding really strong throughout the whole season. This is their first real challenge here in semifinals. And honestly, I think they might need it a little bit. Push their game.
Yeah, they've been hitting these sites with very slow pace. Like, there has not been any fast executes. They keep trying to go for this A site against this Cypher setup, but a couple of them always go down. We'll have to see how it goes this time around, but the tripwire gets set. It's a spam battle. Worst gets the best over Flippity here, but Game Captain already in their spawn. This is incredible spots.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna flank Sage.
Player.
Oh my
But
goodness.
the flank takes so long. The rest of his team goes right on down. It's a 1v4 scenario.
And he got flanked as well. Ishamon getting game captain. Oh, that was not the best play from the Vandals. No.
Well, it was changing it up, though. That's
was.
what I like. They
It was.
try to go for the rush, but I don't know if the rush onto the site that there's a Cypher setup is the play. I would rather do the rush on B site where that Cypher isn't playing. There's not going to be a Sentinel kind of holding you back, and I think this is a really good timeout right now. They're kind of getting momentum on right now, but Louisiana is playing really good defense on this Pearl map. Their rotations have been very fast, very quick. Suna, their Jet player, is getting a lot of crucial, impactful kills, finding one or two almost every round.
Their Jet has been a heavy hitter. Audio missing. Okay, there's some sort of audio missing, but they can't tell what sounds weird.
Oh, and that's none other than Some Cheese himself. You gotta listen to the GOAT. You gotta listen to his commands. Heed his warning.
All right, what's the play? Oh my goodness, that is a gun lineup. I see 3 Vandals. Is that? That's not an op. That's not an op.
That is an Outlaw.
Okay, I was just like.
Oh, that's an op
No,
for
it is-
Suna. Yes. I was looking at the Vandals. But yeah, that most certainly is an operator. Might
Jet
catch
with
Awesome
an op?
Sauce
Jet with
off
an op!
guard. Yeah, Jet with an op. That's a good combo right there. And that's going to make it that much harder to try and enter on this B side. And on the other side, there's a Cypher setup. This is a very good position for Louisiana.
I feel like this is what they were working towards. Like this setup right here.
That is a
Cypher
very
on
big
A.
pick.
Ooh,
Getting the Cypher down, you don't have to worry about the Cypher setup any
they're
longer.
going to start rotating to A. If Vandals rotate to B now, oh wait, no, Jet is running back.
Oh, we're about to have a confrontation here. Glizzy Master. Wow. Hot diggity dog right there.
Taking out Phantom is now 3-4. Fade knows where Game Captain is.
Still taking more space. Game Captain's been very good into pushing into their spawn and finding angles that they will not expect him to be. Glizzy Master with a flank of his own.
30
Crimson
seconds
Bolt
left.
is TPing to B site where Spike is currently being held by Flippity. It's a completely open site, so Spike is going to go down. Glizzy Master from the flank, from behind, lands a couple shots but doesn't find the kill.
Suna does get Game Captain. I was watching the map, just waiting to see who would figure out Game Captain right behind Jet.
It's a
One
2v4
enemy
now.
remaining.
Make it a 4v1. Flippity gets one on the flank. Spike is halved. Not going to have time to peek this angle. And nothing is going right for these
Avoids the
Vandals right
op.
now.
Maybe we can get that neon save. Yep. Flippity was able to save and goes into the round not broke, and they don't get that bonus. Thank goodness.
Yeah, Idaho's going to have a couple guns to work with, but the rest of them kind of have to either save or do a weird buy.
Cheese has more advice. The third bar in the audio setting, turn that up to at least halfway. It's called Boys.
Hey, production! Maybe we should hire some cheese, I guess. I don't know. I'm joking. We love production over here. Thank you, some cheese. You absolute goat.
Yes, thank you for letting us know. It's always helpful to have you guys. Improving stream, anyway, that it can be. There's that Cypher info, as always, terrifying. Honestly, Louisiana, they definitely keep these agents for a reason. They know these agents extremely well, and it shows with how well they move together and just as their agents, like, on their own.
Yeah, I completely 100% agree. They're playing the agents exactly how they're meant to be played. Awesome Sauce does not expect Glizzy to be right there. Game captain gets the trade, but Ishman with an even faster trade.
They're also just shooting better than the Vandals.
They are.
Which I don't usually say because the Vandals are genuinely good shots.
But Flippy entering on the site wars, dodging the stun.
But oh my goodness.
It's the kill, but the bandit from Phantom Tiger Man does the job. Spike goes down. They get to plus 300 credits, but they really need to get a round win. They need a hero play just about now. They do have to deal with this op coming from defender spawn.
They can somehow get past this jet. They might have a chance at this round, but they don't. And Louisiana, once again, defuses.
Yeah, these retakes have been incredible from Louisiana, and it seems like Idaho is taking a lot of ones with these post plans. They aren't like backing up, going to main sometimes. They like playing on these on the site and trying to surprise attack them, but it's really not working. Louisiana's doing a very good job at clearing the corners, checking all of site, being very cautious when entering on the site, and the score shows it. 8-1.
8-1. Once again, we have that loser's bonus, and it allows us to maybe, possibly even the field out here. We'll see how the Vandals handle it. Mid, taking out Omega right off the bat.
Yeah, and that's been twice now. Omega's been caught from mid, holding out the wall. You gotta kind of clear the angle before you go and run out to try and wall.
I mean, taking out the Sage first is always beneficial, but maybe that Sage needs to hold a different angle.
Or just be a bit more cautious here. Ishman does not quite land the flick up. Flippity getting another kill.
That takes out a major player in mid, as that Fade has been using those haunts and those prowlers and the Fade flew really well in order to control that, even when Sage and Omen go off to help the sites.
Yeah, and Idaho rocketing off the angles. Game captain trying to clear it out as B site is completely open. They're going to be able to get Spike down, and they have all their players, and they have the number advantage. This is a really well-positioned round. Making an even better position for them is game captain here. 5 versus 2. This is a must-need round win, especially for the confidence. But Suna with shots like that, it could be a little difficult.
Might not even need that jet ult. Oh my goodness. Their skill with the off. The worst gets Flippity.
Last player standing.
Uses the jet ult, doesn't land any shots. Whips out the classic. Never mind, it's up. But Phantom Tiger Man is there. And that has got to feel good for the Vandals. They doubled their round wins. That's really good.
That's a crazy way to say it.
They can double their round wins if they win the next 2 of this half. That's definitely what they need if they want a strong chance at a comeback. And Cypher is finally switching sides for Louisiana here.
Yeah. And that was a 6-round streak. Sorry, 6-round win streak for Louisiana. They still have amazing economy. This isn't going to hurt them too much. They could come back from this pretty easily if the Vandals don't hold strong. There's that Fade Haunt.
Bring them down.
Yeah, and Idaho did a really good job at winning their duels mid there, and then getting mid control. And from there, it loosened up the defenses on B site. They're putting strong pressure mid once again. Louisiana playing a little further back, wanting them to push a little.
There you go. We're going to see the Jet come around the corner. We're going to meet 3 of the Vandals. The Vandals have to watch out because they could be flanked from the Fade and Omen. Here it is. Here's the con. Here we go.
Yeah, and game captain goes down thanks to Suna. Worst playing off the tripwire takes out Crimson Bolt. And Idaho is rotating for this B side, but it's a Cypher setup. And there's a couple defenders here. It's going to be pretty tricky. Flippy dashing in, hitting a tripwire. Worse, getting spammed through the smoke. 20 seconds remaining. These two Vandals have to try and make something happen. There's just so much fortitude in the defensive spike is down. It might just have to be a save angle. Save this operator in the hands of Awesome Sauce. That's not how you wanted this round to go for the Vandals.
Saving's better than losing it, though.
Last player standing.
Yeah, but I think just now you kind of have to go for it. You're down 9-2. Now you just need to try and get round wins. It's desperate scenario now.
Yeah, this is not, even if we do win this round, going into the next half is not exactly looking good for the Vandals.
Unless they make it 9-3, which I don't know if you know about the 9-3 curse, but it is a legend in the Valorant community where if it's 9-3 at half, the team with 3 has a better opportunity to clutch it up. The underdogs win. Idaho has 4 ults to work with. I want to see all of them use this round.
Suna taken out by Flippity.
Yeah, not really used to seeing that. Suna is usually the one doing the killing, so he feels what it's like going down first.
Prowler taken out. Here we go. Ooh. Omen in that corner with Fade closer to.
Gotta go.
That is a wall.
Here, a wall.
Yeah, I think they're going to be waiting out this wall and then going A. I only assume. This chamber off, getting one. Does he expect the other? No, he does not.
But he did take out Omega, making it 2-4.
Yeah, Teo ult does not find anything as Idaho is approaching Art here, trying to make it on the A site. Fade going deep into their spawn. Phantom Tiger Man ulting main, missing Fade.
Now they're going to have to watch as the
30 seconds
Louisiana
left.
Team is now rotating. Though we see Omen going to B site, possibly just to hold that angle in case the Vandals are rotating back to B.
There's only one more ult left for Idaho. Crimson Bolt sees one Art. They spot another flank. This is looking good for Vandals. They know where everyone is. They just got to play together here. But they get caught out. Awesome Sauce not in the safe spot. Fade ult is used now. Louisiana pops the Nightfall, and they are now defusing. Wall banging is not landing. Worse is going to stick the spike. And Idaho loses the round. Louisiana with a 3v4 retake, not losing a single one. And wow, everything is not going right for Idaho.
I gotta say, pros don't bluff. He kept going. That was not a bluff. That was not to draw anybody out. You should keep going.
Go, go, go!
Honestly, when you're on defenders, that's just what you should do.
Yeah, I saw the strat they were going for. They were trying to get the wall bang off the defuse, but it's risky with a Vandal. With an Odin, I feel a lot more comfortable. While
Odin-
banging that.
With an Odin, I feel comfortable,
Teleport's
period. What are you
Yeah.
going to do with the person with the Odin? Nothing. You're Swiss cheese.
Yeah, it's just hard to rely solely on that when there's so many players left. Game captain gets one, gets on out to start off this second half, and I think Pearl is a more defender-sided map, so we'll have to see. But Idaho does have a tough task ahead of them.
I'm out of here.
Flippity doing a bit of chip damage, getting on out. Can he get out in time?
Oh,
Oh,
not
shots.
the long distance shots. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, long distance classic is the death of me.
No,
It's the death
thank
of everyone.
you. It should not work that way. Why does the classic work like that? It should not.
It's a free gun, by the way. It's probably the best free gun in the game. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, okay, this TP is backside. That's a great TP to get on out of there, but is getting swarmed. Omega caught with the wall out once again.
Oh.
Game captain trying to do stuff, but his teammates are coming in. Phantom, Tiger Man, and Flippity are there to save the day, securing the pistol round win. And this could be a start of a momentum switch, but we'll have to see.
This is kind of what both of us were saying. I was talking about it in the pre-game talk, essentially, where I was like, Vandals are definitely better on defense, even though they're pretty good on attack, though this game certainly did not quite showcase their talents. And as you were stating earlier, this is much more defender-sided map. We're kind of seeing that now.
Yeah, and another factor into that is Louisiana has 2 Sentinels here. He has a Judge. It's a perfect scenario for a Judge. Gets one,
Ooh,
is
but-
blinded. And they actually end up getting both Vandals right there. And they're continuing this charge. Awesome Sauce is pinged, but landing some
Spike
nice
down,
shots.
B.
Forced going through the rockets. Awesome Sauce put too much trust into that one. Securing sight. Trips going down.
Still 3-2. It can go either way. Spike is planted. This needs to be a retake for the Vandals, and we get to see how Louisiana handles
close.
holding a site.
Bring them
Suna is
down.
now down. Game captain taking him out.
Oh, Quizzy Master holding this with a Judge. We'll have to see
One
if Phantom
enemy
Tiger
remaining.
goes on down. But now a Judge is not the greatest weapon in this situation. You have to try and lurk it up, but Game Captain has the range, gets the rounds, and that's 2 round wins in a row for Idaho. New half, new Idaho? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
I guess we'll see in this upcoming round. Nice headshot from Game Captain, but unfortunately didn't realize just how many opponents were right there.
Yeah. Hey, did his job though. Got a pick, caused a couple people to look at him, and in the meantime, teammates came in, supported, and got the trades on the enemy players. Can't ask for much more, but Louisiana, the Raging Cajuns, they are going to be able to get pretty good buys this round.
Awesome Sauce pushing forward.
Oh, wow. Crimsable gets caught out mid-burst with the lurk.
Blocking sight.
Spectre too. Oof.
Entering on the site, Ishamon is sticking this plant in the corner. Game Captain, wallbang headshot,
That's
gets
crazy.
it on Suna.
Oh, wallbang.
Smart move. Gotta go.
That's another 2 kills for the Vandals, leaving it 2v3 in Idaho favor.
Oh, Bucky
Spike
Gaming
was-
right here.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, and he missed.
There we go.
Didn't get
Okay.
the second time.
Wow.
Go, go.
Yeah, this is pretty
Gun
crazy. The tables have just completely flipped. Idaho is playing really good on this defender side. Neither of the teams are really having much success attacking here with their offense.
There's a little bit of a flip from the first half, as we didn't see that trade on that third round where the attackers win. They did not get their bye round, which could be rather detrimental in that.
Yeah, Vandals getting the bonus that sets them up in a great position because Louisiana now has to save for next round here. They do have a hero Vandal in the hands of Suna, who has been absolutely cooking this match, so I am not surprised they are making that investment. They are working themselves through Art here. Destroy the chamber trip. This is going to alert the rest of the Vandals, and they are making way onto this A site where it is only Phantom Tiger Man.
Bring them
So-
down.
Oh, fade ult from... Oh, wait, no, it's
No,
not.
yeah, that was just
No.
Prowler. I was like,
just
whoa, they have ult.
Wait, what?
But yeah, Spike is going to go down. Idaho had no choice but to play for a retake here. Oh, 50 gets blinded, gets on out.
Suna
Crimson
gets
Bolt going
Crimson
down.
Bolt. I will say, Vandals have been good on the retakes for defense. Flippy gets faster. Oh,
Oh,
What
a
a
lot
trade.
of trades here. It's a 2 versus 3, making it 2 versus 2. Idaho pushing their way on the site. There's one main, one Art. Someone
Catch them.
has to get on this
player
bomb very
standing.
fast, but Spike Diffuser is going down, and Louisiana played that post plant very good there, and they did a good job playing time.
do not escape the spike, though.
Yeah, that isn't. Oh, it's actually kind of bad for their economy. It wasn't the
It's
greatest,
not the
but
worst.
yeah, they'll
were
still
already
be able to
pretty.
buy.
They were already pretty rough.
Yeah.
So that win will definitely set them up for this upcoming round. Here in round, oh, what is it now? 17? 17.
Yeah, and sure, Louisiana has
Get out
only
of my
won
way.
one round of this half, but they only need 2 more round wins to close out this map. Couple mistakes from Idaho could cost them the game starting now. They have to play almost perfectly, it seems like,
On
and
my
but
mark.
Suna is
Face
playing
your
perfectly
fear.
here. Jet knives, using the Nightfall to clear out mid. Suna up drafting! Oh my goodness, that was pretty clean.
I'll steal your word right there.
Spike planted.
Such clean movement. Perfect angling right there.
enemy
Oh
remaining.
my goodness. It is just down to Tejo. Played by Awesome Sauce. Taken out by Worst. 1 round. They're heading into match point.
Match
Yeah,
point.
match point and not the greatest economy for Idaho. Man, Suna that was like a jet dunk right there. That was crazy.
Good
And-
time for a timeout.
Yeah, I mean, might as well use it. It's game point, so you might not have another opportunity to use it. That replay is so crazy. And Flippity getting the trade there, it is really good. Flippity has been making very good sliding trades from his teammates. I'm liking Flippity on this Neon. Just not quite working out for the Vandals, though. It just seems like the team play from Louisiana is a bit better right now. They're taking a lot more trades overall and peaking more together rather than giving once. I think that's the most prominent thing happening for Idaho right now that they need to try and fix is they just need to peak off each other.
Yeah, we have been going off on our own quite frequently, and that's been leading for a lot of kills for Louisiana. Louisiana stays together. They peek corners together. They move together. It as a unit, whichever team or however they split, they stick together.
Yeah, and this buy is not the prettiest buy I have ever seen. Relying on the Outlaw and the Marshal on your team's loadout on game point. You usually don't want that.
We have Awesome Sauce holding corner. Oh, I don't know if that was beneficial or unfortunate that he moved off that corner right there, because I don't know if he would have won the gunfight with all 3 of Louisiana.
It is a
Right there.
Guardian. Oh, yeah, turns out it's not very good. Awesome Sauce goes on down. That's first blood in the hands of Louisiana, and they're getting on the site, but Flippity gets a headshot. Crimson Bolt gets the lurker
Spike
mid,
planted.
going to try and pick up the weapon. Now Idaho has number advantage. They regrouped here. I love to
Taking
see
out
this.
information.
And using the Nightfall, that's not going to hit any of the attackers. They aren't clearing the corner. It is a trade. It's 2 versus 3 here. Suna going through the smoke. I don't know how they get that kill, but it is very impressive. Spike is going down. It's a 2 versus 1. Ishamon just playing for time. Doing some jiggle beaks. Gets one. Game captain secures the kill.
But does he get the defuse?
Yes.
He might. I think he does.
There is time, but wow, that was getting scary. That was a very close round.
Picks up the op.
Yeah.
There we go.
A nice little op as a reward. That's pretty good reward, I would say. Probably the best one. That's like getting a Lamborghini for Christmas.
We're constantly teetering on the edge right now of this match point. Any mistake will cost the Vandals this map.
Yeah, and man, Awesome Sauce started out very strong here, but has only found 1 kill for like the past like 10 rounds here. And just a couple other Idaho. Just this is the time to try and step up, help out Game Captain, help out Flippity here. But very good utility out of Idaho is what I'd like to say. Louisiana has been very good with theirs as well.
Hard push A with Jet checking out B site.
Yeah, Game Captain holding aggressive angle with the op. Has TP to get on out of there. Nice flick. Gets a good pick. But it is just going to be res right away. But hey, you got the res out of there. And yeah, they are just straight up fast rotating because Suna is making themselves at home on this B site. Getting an op shot of their own off, and Flippity goes down. Awesome Sauce.
A second.
You can't be doing that when you know there's...
This might be it for Pearl.
Yeah, Cypher ult. Louisiana definitely wants to try and close this one out. They know where both of Idaho are coming from. It's going to take some hopes and prayers and dreams to come true. Ishamon holding this aggressive angle, ready for Crimson Bolt. He knows where he's coming from. It's a matter of time of when. Doesn't get okay.
Oh my god.
Use the clip, but got there. Phantom Tiger Man, I've never seen you lose these. Nightfall goes on out. This is the most winnable situation, but Glizzy Master, none other than the Master of Glizzies, closes it out for map 1 of Pearl. And this was the map Idaho was excited about today. Definitely not the start they were wanting, and that is the first map they have lost this entire season.
That it is. Louisiana put up a strong fight. I mean, they had amazing rotations, had amazing communication, and honestly were just amazing shots. Vandals, they didn't move. They communicate well, and they move together, but they didn't move together in the same way that Louisiana did, and it left a lot of holes that Louisiana exploited.
Yeah, and there were a couple times where like Flippity was lurking on the attacker side where they went like 2 and 10, and you kind of really need that duelist, your soul duelist, to be that entry point for you to enter onto those sites. You need someone to try and create space. Send Game Captain, who's on Chamber, as that lurk, try and get a couple kills like that. But both teams were struggling pretty hard on that attacker side. It seemed a bit more comfortable on the defending side. But for the first time all season, Idaho is playing in the passenger seat here. And what I believe is going to be Louisiana's map pick next.
Oh, map pick? I'm going to guess based on their setup, Haven or Breeze.
Yeah, I can see Haven.
Haven, really strong pick right now.
Yeah, their comp for Haven is really good if they want to try and keep those characters. And that's something that Valorant doesn't do that a lot of other games does with like characters that have abilities. There's no agent bans. So you can't really like ban what they're going for. So in that aspect, I really like Valorant where if you one trick an agent, you can play that agent no matter what. You don't have to worry about them getting banned.
Nope, no banning. You can only ban maps. And given that they have a Jet that likes an op, Jet, op, and Haven. That's the miracle combo right there.
Yeah. And that op was causing problems. Like, the first time Suna bought that op, they were alive for like the next 5 rounds, just causing havoc. Idaho really didn't know how to play around it. They got caught in a lot of the op sightlines.
I mean, some of those were just pixel shots.
Yeah.
One tap pixel shots, and it was crazy. I gotta respect it, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I always respect a good opper because everyone complains about the op, but something I'm not complaining about is that we are going to a BRB. We will see you guys shortly for map number 2.
See you soon.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, going into map 2. Louisiana got map 1 on us, bringing it to 1-0. They just need to win this next map in order to advance to finals. Vandals, they got a tough task ahead of them. They have to not only win this map, but win map number 3 as well. And like I said earlier, this is the first time they've been down in a series. So we'll have to see if nerves start to kick in. They are not used to this situation. It is semifinals. Season is on the line here.
I gotta say, a little bit of perspective for Louisiana. The Vandals had a bye week first round. They gotta relax a little bit. They've been undefeated the whole season. Louisiana has been fighting this whole time. Lost 2 matches, and now they're here at semifinals going against the top seed. Their morale after that first win is
They got
sky high
good
right now.
Yeah, and it was a pretty dominant win too. Like
was.
I would be pretty hyped with my team taking down the number 1 seed in the league like that on map number 1. And Idaho, hopefully they're keeping the vibes up. I know a couple of them are probably keeping it up. I know.
Oh yeah,
I definitely know game captains
Bind.
keeping the vibes up. But yeah, Bind is going to be played this time around. This is going to be the map pick of Louisiana.
Okay, they're bringing in a Sky instead of a Fade. That makes sense. Keeping the rest. We're bringing in a Vito, a Brim, Tejo staying. We're also bringing in a Sky, and game captain's going Yoru. That's probably a smart plan, especially for Bind.
Yeah, it's almost the exact same comp from Louisiana. They're doing that double Sentinel. You don't see a ton of double Sentinel You don't see a lot of
worked for them,
Sage in general, but yeah, it really worked for them on defense. Securing 10 rounds on defense is really incredible. Well, they are starting on attacker's side here first, so Idaho probably trying to look to build up some momentum, starting off on defenders this time around. Looking at the comp, they're running a veto as the Sentinel. Game captain is going to be Yoru this time around. That's what we are used to seeing. I want to see game captain on Yoru on stream. I haven't seen it yet,
it's awesome.
so I am super excited. Man has
impressive.
been playing Yoru since he was a throw pick.
Oh,
Like, OG Yoru player.
there we go. I mean, game captain as Yoru, he fully utilizes. Oh, we're starting on defense too.
Yes.
He fully utilizes those clones, and especially with the Yoru patch, like a few weeks ago, or time is relative, months ago, before, or like at the beginning of this season.
Okay.
Right?
Which patch are you talking about? Because
The
he's
most
been
recent.
reworked a little bit. Are you talking about like he can't blind in his ult anymore, or like
I think
the
didn't
new
he?
clone?
I think the new clone. Isn't
Okay,
that, the most
that was like, I think that's like a year ago now.
that was a year ago.
Yeah.
Now? Guys,
Hey, time flies when it's awesomeness. All right, here we go.
There's the
Going
flash.
into map 2, season on the line for Idaho. Louisiana getting the first blood on the round. It's Suna continuing his entry skills from last map. That stage wall is going to be really good for this attacker side, especially on this A site.
Spike planted.
not gonna get that kill on Glizzy Master.
Yeah,
But does
very
get a
good
bit of
sage
damage.
heal as well. I don't really see that sage wall a lot. It frees up a lot more space on site. Usually it just disconnects
Oh!
the whole site, but man, free
Ishmael.
gun by the way.
Last
Crimson
player
Bolt
standing.
gets knocked down in U-Haul, and just overwhelmed is Phantom Tiger Man, and Louisiana, very strong start there. Only losing one person on that pistol round.
Wow, that was a. Oh my goodness, hard push into. What does Suna have right now?
Suna has a Guardian.
Oh, I knew it.
Yeah, a
Second
good
round
Guardian user is... Guardian is the most underrated gun in this game because it one-shot taps in the head. You can do that with a Vandal, but if you can do that with a Vandal, you can do it with a Guardian. It's the same thing, and has higher wall penetration, cheaper gun. I think it is very undervalued, and it is really valuable, especially against a save round like the Vandals are doing. Ishamon just runs on the site, clears out Crimson Bolt. Flippity is in this corner. The timing is insane. Did Worst even see that? Oh,
No, they didn't.
well, okay.
but
Wow,
still
that was
gets
the
the
most
kill on
awkward
Flippity.
battle I've ever seen. Game captain finding one on Glizzy.
It is 3v4 right now. Their Cypher does have some chip damage, but
Spike planted.
not a lot. Still
Healing.
pretty into the game. There's that Sage heal coming in. That's why you gotta take out Sage first.
Yeah, but if you take out
Last
Sage, they
player
also have a
standing.
Sky. They're running double heals here. Suna with the two-piece, wanting to try and get a three-piece
It's once
on the
again
round.
just veto.
Oh man, Solo literally sneeze on him, and Worst does it. And 2 rounds for Louisiana. It is continuing where it left off for them. Game captain, only one on the board so far, finding the kills. And game captain and Flippity were really the only two doing much of the fragging last map. You definitely need a couple others of your teammates to start getting more comfortable in their aim. And if you aren't comfortable, just find a rat corner or something. Just try and get a kill. Get your mental up here. But Idaho has a good buy this round. They really need to try and win this round in terms of the mental game here.
Shit. Following 2 smokes. through, getting into sight fast and hard.
They're just repeating what they've done the previous 2 rounds. Never mind, they're switching it up. Plot twist in the script, going straight to the B side. Vito is here to anchor. None of the shots really landing. Repositions with a teleport. Goes down.
Gets one traded with Game Captain. Worst gets Crimson. It is now 4-3.
And with that lurking kill, they're rotating all the way to A site because they know it's absolutely clear.
Because Cypher just hung back there.
Yes, yeah.
It's like, I'll chill.
Worst has been cooking as this lurker for Louisiana. Playing Cypher very well.
Spike planted.
Using this drone to try and clear sight. Taking out the trip.
Almost getting into a bad position, but backing up just fast enough. Oh. Sage getting some heals. Awesome Sauce taking out Worst. Most of the information for Louisiana now taken out.
Game Captain finding one on Suna here. Awesome Sauce getting another. Spike is getting very low. Game Captain clears it out. And they have time to defuse it. What a beautiful retake. They used their gun advantage.
There you go, Joseph.
They won their fights. There we go. We have quite a bit of spectators in the lab from what I saw. Shout out to everyone coming in person to support the team. They need the energy. They need the vibes right now. There we go. Game Captain and Awesome Sauce absolutely clutching that round for Idaho.
Problem
to get a better buy this time around, but good news for Idaho. They have the lead for the first time this entire series.
Wow.
Game Captain 8-2 on that Yoru.
I mean, that's why he's usually Yoru. Just like Louisiana mains all of these different agents, I mean, Yoru is Game Captain's main. I mean, I've heard he's good with Chamber, and I did see he was really good with Chamber, but not like he's good with Yoru, in my opinion. His Yoru's
well,
crazy.
yes, obviously. His Yoru has so much hours, or so many hours to it. Oh, wow. Great push from Idaho coming from showers here, using that Teo drone to its fullest potential and get on out of there. Safe and sound.
More flashes. Util going out everywhere. Oh my goodness.
The spam through the boxes. Good job from Crimson Bolt. Great game sense there.
3v4. Only Flippity taken out on Vandal's side. Does mean our healer's gone. Phantom Tiger Man taking out Suna. Dropping
Master
smoke.
stuck in this corner.
Omega
uses the res, but the spike is being held. He's going to get the fuse.
Still going to try and get those kills for
And
that extra
Suna
credit.
popped their ultimate as well. That was 2 ultimates in the very last seconds of the rounds right there. And Louisiana used 3 ults in total that round and still lost it. That's probably the best scenario for Idaho.
Not to jinx anything. I say that knocking on wood.
Well, it is just a really
streak.
good scenario. Them using 3 ults and then still winning the round.
Oh, no, I was talking about we're currently on a 4-win streak.
Oh, yes.
Knocking on wood. Looks like they're 4-stacking B long with their Cypher going mid.
But Idaho is already rotated here. They have a couple ultimates to work with. They could use this Vito ult if they truly wanted to. Siege walls off elbow as the rest of them push on the site. Glizzy with the entry frag onto Tiger Man. Awesome Sauce going down as well.
I know exactly
Ishamon planting. It is 3v5.
planted.
Cage triggered.
The Sage ult was used last round. So
Aggressive Sky
One
Flash.
enemy remaining.
Gets a kill and goes down. All left to Crimson Bolt. Can he land any of these shots to just try and go down on the economy?
My bad, guys. I shouldn't have said anything.
How dare you?
Caster Curse, my bad.
Oh, good. I won't blame it. I won't blame it on you just yet. Well, we'll have to see.
We'll have to see.
But yeah, that round, Idaho was in a great position. At least on book, they had 4 defenders for that site, but they just lost their gun duels. Louisiana, they're using the Sage Wall very effectively
That they are,
on their
yeah.
site pushes, just completely blocking off an angle. If you're Idaho, you have to shoot down that Sage Wall almost instantly because it just allows them so much more control over the site that they are taking and allows them to get that spike down very fast.
I think you might see a slight preference for B side
They were
from
ready for the
Louisiana.
Yoru flash right there. A couple of them playing that anti-flash. Game captain goes down. Pushing on the site, already taking full control. They get the Sage Wall down too.
Ishmael planting.
And
Spike
they have
planted.
their ideal positions already held. Nice shot from Tiger Man.
Suna watching that corner.
Yeah, Lizzie definitely got a bit overextended right there. Had a great position on the boxes, but chose to go deep on the elbow. Did not work out. Now it's a 4-on-4. Tiger Man getting another one. Doing a bit of damage, giving some hope for Idaho on this retake, but this spike is ticking on down. Ishamon ticking down the numbers on Idaho. Can he get a third? Yes, he does. Looks elbow, gets
with
a
a
4.
Ishamon has been going crazy this map. I think every single round, at least. Actually, we're on round 9 now. Yeah, every round at least 1 kill.
Yeah, 10
Yeah.
kills in all. You know you're doing something right when you're averaging more than 1 kill every round. You're doing your job.
4K.
If everyone on the team averages 1 kill a round, you're probably winning.
Yeah.
So if one player's doing it, I guess that's pretty good. Timeout taken by game captain.
With them tied up once again, it is teetering on the edge right there. Gonna need to discuss some things, reevaluate what happened, and how they've been dropping the ball a little bit. I think it's mostly just being outgunned and outpositioned once Louisiana gets the plant.
Yes, yeah, and kind of stopping the plant from happening, I think, should be the Vandals' goal here. Well, yeah, I know it sounds silly, but a lot of times they're playing kind of passive and letting them take site. I want a bit more contesting from Idaho when they're going on the site. Like both times on that B pursuit, they're able to get that Sage Wall down, able to take space so fast with the jet dash. You gotta put some utility on site, try and stop him from getting that plant down so fast, because the time is always a problem as well with these retakes. But we'll have to see how this round goes as Louisiana is trying to target this A site. There's 4 defenders here for Idaho.
Once again, their jet with their updraft and just their dash in general, really good usage, really good control. Oh my goodness, game captain.
Gotta check the corners. Oh, great Grim ult there, stopping the plant. That's what I like to see, doing a bit of chip damage as well. And that pushes them off of sight.
Suna taking out Awesome Sauce.
Very fast teleports going through. Vito is here to try and maybe get a pick for his team, but that slow orb is going to make it pretty hard here. Sage Wall goes down. What a great rotate from Louisiana.
Right after the slow orb is the Omen Smoke. What a good util setup that they have. It's like they just rotate it.
Yeah, a couple flanks from Idaho. Flippity getting 2v1'd in hookah. Playing off of each other. Game captain clearing out long. Will he be expected to come from here? No, he will not. Is traded out. Crimson Bolt gets one on Suna. Flippity gets another. And it's all left to Omega.
And taken out by Crimson Bolt while the Vandals have plenty of time to defuse.
And I don't know about you. I'm getting pretty fired up because Idaho is getting fired up as well. We hear him yelling through the walls. Mostly game captain. Game captain, very
Drink
good.
some water, reload your mags, and let's get back
Very
out.
good at giving the hype around. I always
Great
see him
projection.
screaming. Great projection. Yes.
Great projection.
You know when he's coming. Wait, let's just say that. But Idaho
I
takes
see
the
it.
lead back again.
Is that an Eric? No, that's an Odin. I see an Odin.
Oh, a nice Odin to play with. Oh, who has it? Is that Awesome Sauce?
I think that's
Was
Awesome
it?
Sauce. Awesome Sauce. Hey-ho and an Odin.
Hey,
Hey-ho and an Odin.
yeah, I
It's a
love a
good
good
sight.
old Odin. Especially if
Where-
you're not having the greatest aim day and you just go Odin, you're like, hey, I'll just spam a wall. I'll get a kill or two. It doesn't matter.
I really think that Odin should just be planted somewhere. Oh, a
Like
little
a
too
mounted
early.
turret.
Why
Yeah.
not? Why not? If
That
it's
should
a
be an
good
agent
angle-
ability. I want that ability in the game for so
AJ.
long. But like a mounted turret. Like you're controlling the turret.
Oh,
Like
like an actual mounted turret.
yeah,
is-
yeah,
That
would
would
be
be cool.
Mhm.
Especially if it had like a little mini shield to it.
Yeah,
What an ult that would be.
that would be a great ult.
That would be a sick ult.
Valorant, yeah, I mean, you can hire me, man.
We got
I won't
ideas.
complain. Oh, great tail rockets
Not
to
able to
stop the plant for a little bit here. And Tiger Man gets a crucial pick on Suna. It's a 5v3. They got good number advantage. Game captain with a very slow flank as the rest of the team is here. But how will they decide to push on out of here?
They still
Trying
got
to take
some
side.
time. There's Skies, bull.
Scout destroyed.
Right,
This
finds
is how
one.
it ends.
Okay, Teo ult is used. Oh my gosh, that's the Odin for you.
Grenade
Getting that kill.
Phantom Tiger Man has been getting his own kills for the last few rounds. Really showing his own skill. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and speaking of him getting killed, gets another one, 3 on the round. Tiger Man has been very
Thanks
good
for
at
helping me take
trying
out
to
the
anchor this B site, causing a lot of problems for when
I
they're
don't
trying to
care if there
enter.
are 5 of
Awesome
them
Sauce
or
had
50 of them.
great tail
Let's
rockets
go.
to stop the plant, and Idaho's doing a lot better job at contesting this plant. Like I said a couple rounds ago, it's almost like they're listening to me here because they've been contesting the plant, and it is working.
I see, ooh, a Phantom as well on top of the 3 Vandals, and we're keeping the Odin. Good.
And it's going to be a weird mix buy from the Raging Cajuns here.
They
Have to try and
favoring
make
the
something
Spectre.
happen. They do really like the Spectre. I've seen Worst like the Spectre a lot here.
It goes well with Cypher, I'd say.
Oh, wow. Knife
Not
out
against
in
an Odin, though.
everything. I don't know about that one. Worst does go down, making it that much harder for Louisiana this round.
Game Captain taking out Suna.
Piss on the
Tiger Man
floor.
does go down. Will not get his 1 kill this round. Glizzy Master is already here on A side, but Flippity,
Not ready yet.
along with Crimson Bolt, are here on site to try and defend it.
Oh, flanked by Ishamon
Oh,
during
wow.
util. That's
I don't think both of them know how low they are. Right there. Ishamon is getting so aggressive with 5 HP,
Standing.
and it ends up working out for him, using the
Sauce with
Sky
the
Ultimate at 5 HP in a 1 vs 2 scenario. Oh,
There's another 30
Ishamon
seconds left.
not landing
Grenade
shots.
is up.
Awesome Sauce getting pretty lucky here.
Has to pick up the spike.
Yeah, 20 seconds left on the round. Has to have some
Who
crazy
was
shots,
there?
but Awesome Sauce with the Odin, 3 kills. And the Odin is unleashed,
round before the
ladies
switch.
and gentlemen. It
That's-
either works for you or it works against you. And it is working for Idaho right now.
We're heading into the last round before the swap, and it is currently 7-4. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Idaho wanting to try and make this 8-4, doubling Louisiana's score here, but Louisiana did a good job managing their economy as they basically have full loadouts and the best guns they could possibly have this time around. So it's going to be a very even round.
I gotta say, they really cleaned up their retake, and just their holds in general.
Whoa, game
Vandals.
captain, how did you get here,
He
my man?
teleported.
This is a crazy teleport. Phantom Tiger Man gets one on the Worst.
We all know that Game Captain loves enemy spawn,
Enemy
Or
kill.
but that
gets-
did not work out for him this time. Suno takes him out.
Yeah, gets found out, but it did cause him quite a bit of time to try and clear him. Less than a minute on the round. Phantom Tiger Man is alone on this B site as the lone sentinel, the lone anchor, supposed to stop the ship from moving here. Let's see what he can do. Probably here's
we
a
have
couple
res.
sound cues. Here's the dog.
There is a res on the board for Louisiana.
30 seconds left.
I don't believe that they're going to use it. Actually, yeah,
They get it
there's
on
no
word.
point. There's no point in holding it as with the switch, it wouldn't save.
And yeah, with only 2 of Idaho left here, Louisiana kind of just obliterated the whole site game right there. 2v5. We haven't seen many down number clutches so far this series, but this could be one of the first. We will have to find out, but good jiggle peeking right there. And Louisiana closes it 5-7.5. Idaho is taking the lead this time around going into next half, but it's not as big of a lead as last time. And Saber is asking, is this playoffs? Yes, it is. And a matter of fact, it is semifinals. Winner of this match goes to grand finals. Idaho is down 1 map here.
Welcome, Blood.
Oh, Blood, another one of our varsity members. I love to see the varsity team in the chat supporting the JV team. We love the environment here in the lab.
Saber 2K, I believe, from our CS team.
Yes.
I believe. Yes. Welcome.
Welcome on in here, Omega. Fast Sage Wall is going to completely block off A here, but most of Idaho is working their way B. With the, you're going to be spending a lot of ammo breaking that one.
Not the best use of time, really.
Putting a little bit of pressure on Game Captain, using the teleport very fast, and that actually pulls 4 Louisiana defenders onto A site. But the majority of Idaho is on this B side. They are playing so slow. Idaho really likes playing their offense very slow. I was not really expecting this with Game Captain, because he's like the ADHD embodiment.
You know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But I think it's letting Louisiana split a little bit.
Oh, can't get the pick, but hey,
Gets the
at least he
teleport.
conserves the life right there. Oh, Worst playing in his cage. Gets one, gets another one. Doing a lot of damage to the numbers. Had to cancel
30
Spike
seconds left.
as well. Ishamon is going to get the planter. Game
Spike
Captain
down,
gets
B.
one. Getting very aggressive. Not quite landing the shots. Crimson Bolt
Player
wins
standing.
that one.
Crazy. Oh my goodness.
But Louisiana
Careful.
wins the pistol round. And they have won 3 of the 4 pistol rounds. Idaho kind of struggling with the pistol round wins this series.
And you know what? That was a very close pistol round, too.
Oh, yes,
It got
was.
down to the wire there at the end.
Yeah, and even though Worst has kind of been middle fragging for his team both these maps, he is playing phenomenal. He's doing his job incredible. Very good lurks, playing very ratty, doing a very good job at just playing around, using that game sense to get some free kills. Really doing a lot of work.
Let's go, Sand. Disabling the night pod.
Loki deserves it. I got yelled at by the Nightbot
is
when I was
destroyed.
being hyped. And you feel bad. You don't want to be hyped. So, Nightbot, yeah, you're in timeout, buddy.
Come on. This is
Quit being a Karen, Nightbot, all right?
Here we go. Just kind of a little deeper into this third round. This third round.
Can't tripwire. Tripwire.
Awesome round.
down.
That's what I like to call it. Suna getting 2 with the Guardian. 3. A lot of damage. Hey, heal my boy Suna. You got 2 healers. Let him get his ace. Flippity gets 1 on Omega. That's going to be one of the healers down. Flippy's all alone in this elbow.
Flash.
Crimson Bolt from
Last
behind.
player standing.
Suna gets a fourth, wants to try and get this ace. It's all left to Crimson Bolt. Suna finds the ace.
You should have seen
Oh
your faces.
man, that might put them back in this game, tying it up. We have a game, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, this map is still CT.
Yeah, yes, it is. Yeah, and that was kind of hopeful things with Idaho starting off on defense. You want to try and build the momentum, but now all the momentum in that lead they got is now all tied up. And now that advantage is kind of in favor of Louisiana, who already has 2-round wins on defense, and they were really good on defense last map. Omega! Omega, you gotta peek the angle before walling. How many times do I have to tell you, man? How many times? Peek with the gun, wall later.
Not the first time. Ooh.
Wow. Crazy kill from Isherman. 7 HP to his name. Takes out game captain, the strike and duelist for Idaho.
Phantom Tiger Man with his second kill of the round. Down to the last 2 of Louisiana.
Oh.
They're going to be rotating through spawn over to B where the rest of the Vandals are moving. Here we go.
Beautiful rotation. We've seen very good rotations on this attacker side from both teams. Just the bind teleports open up so many opportunities. Worst playing inside of his cage once again. Making his way onto site, catches out Tiger Man and Crimson Bolt.
Evening out the teams. Oh my goodness, it is awesome sauce and
Awesome
Flippity.
Sauce already
Last player
using
standing.
one of his rockets. Doesn't have any utility left to try and stop this. Going for the wall span. Suna goes on up, gets the kill, gets the round win. 3 round wins in a row for the Raging Cajuns, and this is really not looking good for Idaho here. Momentum is being built.
the Vandals had full control of site there. They had the numbers advantage, and then Louisiana came in with two of their members flipped it on the Vandals' heads.
Yeah, and we've been seeing a couple multi-kills from Louisiana, and it's kind of been like a couple of the angles that Idaho is holding aren't like the really important angles. Like Cypher got in there with no one knowing he was in there.
Mm-hmm.
And they were playing very passive angles, and just so much space is being given. You can't have that. You gotta try and peak the chokeholds here. And yeah.
I guess we'll see how they're coming off of this timeout. I mean, with timeouts, it's a little dangerous, especially in this situation. If you lose after a timeout, that kills the mental. Like, it gets so rough.
Yeah, and man, I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of this timeout. I've liked their other timeouts better, just because I like a timeout before a bye round. They're saving this round, so they don't even have the best of weapons in order to execute this plan that they cooked up.
My counterpoint to that is this is a timeout as Louisiana is gathering momentum, as we said. This is to try and either stop the momentum or at least slow it down so that when they do hit their bye round, then they can really do some damage.
Yeah, I could see both points being made here. Let's see what Idaho cooked up here. Raging Cajuns have not needed a timeout yet. Suna making really good space through showers. Has an incredibly timed flank. I don't know if Idaho is going to be aware of this. Glizzy Master getting one on Flippity. Good trade for the numbers. Oh, man, they are peeking each other. Suna with the better reaction time right there.
Yoru with the teleport gets worst.
And that's an open B site here. Spike
Planted.
gonna go down. Man, oh man, it's a 3-on-3
not the time to relax. We've gotten to this point with an advantage and have lost a round. Really need to keep an eye on things, especially Suna, and with the Sage right there.
Oh, unfortunate for Omega. Game captain was on top of that wall. Got almost a free kill out of it. It's a 2-on-2. Suna clearing sight, getting game captains. All left to Tiger Man. And Glizzy Master putting a stop to that clutch. One tap to the head. Another round win for them. And
7-9.
Oh, man, that was a good shot from Glizzy. I really haven't seen Idaho play time for the spike at all. It seems like they'd rather just take the fights rather than playing around time for the spike, because time was really going down right there. I would like to see them just play time a little bit more, but
Rather than going for the gunfights that they've been losing.
yeah. And I know I say this one a lot. This round is super important, because if Idaho loses this, it's going to be, again, with the pattern of buy, save, buy, save, buy, save. They need to win this round for the economy in order to try and gain some round wins back.
Who's next? Tripwire deployed.
Their Cypher goes crazy. I still think that.
Yes, he does. Game captain getting all the intel in the world with this Yoru ult and is taking space elbow. What? Oh, wow, worst. That's a skill issue, man. Skill issue. Glizzy Master with the flank finds one. Awesome Sauce gets down as well, but the rest of Louisiana is going down. Ishamon is still on this A side. I don't think Tiger Man knows this at all. Oh my gosh, waited too long. Was just lining up the shot. Tiger Man did a good job just checking it.
Wait, I forgot to check.
Smelt him, I guess. Man, maybe Ishamon's got to take a shower or something. I don't know, dude. But, oh, man. The Spidey sense kicking in for Tiger Man.
Ooh.
Wow.
8-9. I mean, stopping that win streak. 5-round win streak. Whew. Good start for the Vandals. Coming back. Got the util. Continuing their buys. However, we do have to contend with 3 ults on Louisiana with our 1 veto ult.
Yeah, just they aren't the craziest, most scary ults ever. Worst going down. I'm not a big fan of. Oh, I guess it's a save round, and he didn't have any set. Never mind. He didn't have any trips, so there's no point in playing on site. Go for a weird lurk. I like it then.
All right, looks like we're pushing B site. Louisiana's rotating through spawn. We're gonna have a little bit of a clash here.
Oh,
what's with all these misses?
Okay, there we go. Gets it finally. And game captain probably wants to get more. You're TPing on out. Too much utility here. Just too much damage. Ishamon finding one, getting another one. Idaho has lost a couple of these. They got to be a little careful here. Ishamon is on the spike. It gets halved. Tail rockets are late, but the spike is halved. Idaho has to be aware of this. Time is going down. Omega getting aggressive. Goes down as well. Glizzy Master coming from Hookah. Finds one. 1v2 does not have enough time. Is, a matter of fact, just going to try and save this Vandal.
Does get that last kill.
Yeah, gets an exit as well.
Tying it up once again. I gotta say, spectating from Yoru makes me feel like I'm watching Overwatch.
Would you?
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely see that. The abilities are definitely a bit more out of this world. Yeah, but yours is one of the most fun characters to play.
He's awesome.
I miss when I don't want to diss on like new gen Valorant agents, but I miss the very unique agents like Viper. Like the whole gimmick is awesome. Me personally, the new agent Meeks, I'm not a big fan of, because a lot of the abilities are just already used abilities that other agents have. And the ultimate,
I haven't.
Oh man, I'll tell you in a bit, because Suna is gaming here.
Missed 2 of the jet knives. Oof. Though I will say we do have to watch out for that Sage ult that's in play
Here.
for this round.
Wow.
Oh,
Peaks game captain at a perfect time right there.
right
That's
as the
just
clone was
unfortunate timing. Can't look away from sight. Wow, good peek right there from Ishamon. Does spot out Crimson Bolt, who is hiding Spike very bravely behind him.
He's like, here you go.
Yeah,
I'll guard
protecting
you.
his baby. Tiger Man. Oh, what? Ishamon going for the knife in semifinals. It's 9-9. I don't know, man.
Oh,
I don't know about that one.
We still
30
haven't seen
seconds
a
left.
knife on their cipher.
Well, true. Or Glizzy Master.
Oh, on Glizzy Master.
Yeah, it
sorry,
has to
that's
be on
their
Glizzy
omen.
Master. Yes.
Their
yeah.
omen.
Yeah, but I think Idaho's got bigger worries than getting this map win. Even this round win, as Crimson Bolt
10 seconds
is
left.
planning the
Spike
spike.
planted.
They get it down. It's 3v4. Suna just running through U-Haul. Gets a kill on Tiger Man. Flippity does have a very tough task. Has to be aware of everyone
remaining.
coming at him.
Suna with the 3K now. It's just Brim.
Is Brim going to be using this ultimate? I guess not saving it for another time as
no
Omega
right.
And they're chasing him
Uses the
down
spike.
now. Oh,
goes right on down. And I could tell they definitely wanted to play for the Brim ult there. Just everyone else died, so they didn't want to invest it. But if you're playing for the Brim ult, be with the Brim or something. Have some defense work together in
This is a nice
showers.
spot.
They were separated once again. One was main, one was showers. The other was U-Haul. They're not in the area where they can try and support each other. And Suna was just able to hunt them down like rabbits. He's the wolf.
avoided the flash. Suna does use that dash out of the way.
Oh,
With the
Spike down A.
oh, flash.
Oh my
Teleport in
goodness.
is game captain. Only has a classic, nice flash,
Suna
but
gets a second
they don't
kill.
got good enough guns. Louisiana is kind of
Here.
going away with this.
Mowing down the Vandals. It's just Heiho and Grim left.
Awesome sauce. Using that drone for some intel, but Suna, who has been so good all day, is not scared, but Crimson Bolt with a stinger. Hey, be scared of a stinger.
Scared of a stinger. Yep, and there's Worst with last shot on Awesome Sauce, getting them that 11th win.
Yeah, 2 more round wins, and Louisiana could be advancing to finals. Idaho having 2 ults here, 2 very good ults, whether you want to do post-plant or just to take a site. Both of those are very nice. You gotta try and use at least one of those this round, I would
That's
say.
hard. I
Try
mean,
not to die.
we have to watch out for that Sage ult as well.
Yes, for sure. Suna getting very aggressive. Is really feeling himself now. Very heated up as he gets another one. Ishamon, the other heated up one for Louisiana, gets another, investing the ultimate.
Double stack.
Grim
of those
ult
corners.
goes
Oh
on
my
down,
goodness.
gets Suna, who is blinded.
That was
Idaho's got to get
chaos.
aggressive here. But Ishamon gets
really?
another one before going down, doing so much damage. Glizzy Master just backs up, does not want to overheat here and give Idaho a numbers advantage. Whippity trying to find a straggler. Does not.
They have less than a minute to push on to A site or rotate to B site, where there's a whole cipher set up right at the entrance.
Yeah, this is very tough for Idaho. This is a very hard one and hard situation to read because you probably know Cypher is on that B site
Watching this
still,
spot.
but you know there's probably 2 on
30
this site.
seconds left.
So a matter of preference as they spot out Glizzy on site. Omega not in a good position to use this res, as the teammates did die aggressively. But less than 20 seconds on the round. They have to make a break for site. They're actually TPing.
Launching missile.
They gotta make it on the site fast. There's a tripwire trying to stop them. Worst gets
back.
one. Omega gets the res. There's not gonna be time. Shots aren't landing, and it is game point for the Raging Cajuns.
Match point.
Not just game point. It's series point. We are at the precipice right now of whether or not the Vandals will make it to the grand finals and be defeated for the first time here. Or if we see a crazy reverse.
That goes there.
Yeah, it does not matter if you went undefeated this entire season. It all comes down to this match and what you bring in playoffs here. Idaho have to try and find 3 rounds in a row to force this into overtime.
I see 3 Bulldogs and 2 Vandals for the Vandals. It's okay. Bulldogs are fine. I'm not going to hate on Bulldogs, but they're not the best.
Trap destroyed.
Yeah, it could very well be better. Ishman with that Skydog gets some decent intel for Louisiana. Probably brings a couple more defenders towards that B side. Idaho playing this so slow. You can tell the nerves are really kicking in. They do not want to mess this up. Game captain is stuck here on this A site.
Gotta say,
Wanting
there was
to-
a crazy tripwire on Hookah for Cypher. That was an interesting angle.
Oh man, Idaho is really soaking in this time. 40 seconds left now. They're gonna have to really force themselves into a site. We saw worse there, stressing, using that stress toy.
30 seconds
That was
left.
Right
so
there.
cute, actually.
30 seconds left. Game captain
Who's
gets an
next?
initial pick onto Sage using the ultimate, getting good intel on Sky. Rotations from Idaho coming towards this A site.
Jet
Suna
ult going.
is here to try and do some damage. Game captain gets another one on the hands of game captain. This round is doable.
And
Ishamon
TPs as
ratting.
soon as he... Oh my goodness.
Ishamon is sticking to the fuse. Teo Rocket is there, but Spike is halved. It's a 5 versus 2. However, is it looking good for Idaho? As of right now, more Teo Rockets go on in. It's all left to Glizzy Master. Gets 2.
It's just down to 3 Vandals right now and holding stall on this Spike. Glizzy Master has to get 3 more kills or finish that half defuse, but everyone knows where he is, and Crimson Bull gets that final hit, making this 10-12, and they're still in the game.
Yeah, great spam. And that was a great rotation off of game captain's initial pick right there. I loved that. They got the Sage. That was Sentinel down for that A site. Great comms. And great game plan from game captain himself. Not only getting the first one, getting the second kill as well. And from there, Idaho was able to secure the round. Also with the help of an Awesome Sauce ultimate.
Yeah, I mean, my goodness. That was a great round. Suna gets that
Spike
first pick
down,
on
B.
Phantom Tiger Man.
Wow, Suna has been so good as this Jet. Definitely MVP so far for them. And it's continuing to make an even better case here as Idaho only has 3 players left in order to keep their season on the line. Suna is getting more aggressive. 3 on the round. Suna is unleashed as game captain goes down and it's left to Crimson Bolt in a 1v5. This could be the season for Idaho. Raging Cajuns
Less than
could
a
be
minute left.
advancing.
This has to be a miracle clutch from Crimson Bolt right now.
And they know where he is. Tries to make a stand. But undefeated Idaho, #1 seed, goes down in semifinals here with a tragic 0-2 defeat.
I gotta say, that first map wasn't very close, but this one was so close to taking it to a 3rd map.
Yes, it was. And even though the rank advantage was in Idaho, the team play advantage was definitely in favor of Louisiana. Props to them. They played absolutely incredible. They came in ready for playoffs.
That they did. They were like, we're going up against the top seed, and we're going to act like we're going up against the top seed. And they brought their A game. I astonished. That was play that I've not seen from Omen, from Fade. I mean, and that Cypher.
Yeah.
That Cypher went so crazy.
Yeah, Cypher was just always causing problems. I'm a Cypher main myself, and I respect that Cypher gameplay right there. But definitely the MVP for this match was Suna as Jet. Impeccable aim. Got so many first bloods, especially that last round. Was not afraid to ego peek these angles, ready to take on fights there. Did such a good job. Game captain, really good job as Yoru, making plays as well. But that is going to be the season for Idaho. It was definitely a season to remember. We got some replays of this series, and a lot of these are probably going to be Suna here.
I mean, that op, the knife. Here we have Omega getting that shot right off of game captain. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and the play calling from the Raging Cajuns was really well done here.
I gotta say, Phantom Tiger Man really popped off as Vito.
Yeah, for sure. That was definitely a highlight in the match, and these players definitely got a bright future. I know a lot of them were new to the scene this semester. A couple of them play on separate teams as well. So, man, shout out to our JV team for even making it to semifinals here, and they will also be playing next week for third place.
Oh, for third place, right? Yes,
third
I was
place
thinking
match.
Big Sky, but this week Big Sky is League of Legends, R6, and like
Marvel Rivals.
Oh, Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
I don't think we're streaming that one. I think we're doing R6 and League, but I think there's like 4 other games other than those 3.
Yeah.
Right? Yes, that sounds right.
Probably.
That
There's
sounds
a lot
right.
of
It's Big
games.
Sky.
Be sure to check it out this Saturday. Is it Saturday and Sunday? Or is it just Saturday?
I think it's just this Saturday, and then we have another day.
Okay. Yeah. So definitely check it out Saturday, and then next Tuesday for the third place match. And you know what? I'll be checking out the Monster Case after this. Drink out my sorrows for JV losing. But I guess I'll be energized. And it'll be a delicious drink to go off of.
As energized as our internet with Ziply Fiber, fast fiber internet for all your gaming and entertainment needs.
Yeah, literally everything you need for internet. Just get Ziply Fiber. You don't got to worry about no lag, no high ping, no disconnecting. Only thing you have to worry about is your roommate unplugging your Wi-Fi. But
because you're too loud.
Yes. But other than that, it was an awesome season, awesome stream. It was wonderful casting with you, Green Rose.
It's been a while, Bradical. This was a lot of fun.
Yes, it definitely was. And without further ado, see you guys in our future streams, and have a majestic rest of your day.
Majestic. Yes, a majestic night.